Get ready for a wild ride as we dive into the iconic action role that defined Arnold Schwarzenegger's career. The Running Man is more than just a movie. It's a cultural phenomenon that continues to captivate audiences and spark debates. In a world where neon lights and steel clashes dominate, Arnold Schwarzenegger strides into the spotlight, not just as any man, but as by the time this movie hit theaters, Arnold had already proven his mettle as Conan and the Terminator. But The Running Man offered something different, a chance to showcase vulnerability and carry a story that went beyond pure muscle fantasy. Set in the not-so-distant future of 2017, The Running Man presents a society addicted to TV violence and state-controlled propaganda. Ordinary citizens trade news for gladiator matches, cheering as convicts fight for their lives. It's a world where entertainment and punishment blur, and Arnold's character, Ben Richards, finds himself caught between propaganda and public perception, becoming a reality TV hero before the concept even existed. And the journey to bring this fever dream to life was nothing short of chaotic. Starting as a Stephen King novel, under the pseudonym Richard Bachman, the movie took King's grim vision and transformed it into a neon-lit 80s extravaganza. The production cycled through directors, with Paul Michael Glaser stepping in to wrangle a massive shoot with just 16 weeks to spare. Arnold, known for his larger-than-life presence, had to adapt to a TV show-like filming style, which, ironically, suited the movie's aesthetic perfectly. Casting was a saga, with producers initially considering Patrick Swayze and Christopher. The movie's secret weapon was Richard Dawson, the real-life Family Feud host who played the manipulative showrunner Damon Killian. Dawson's performance was a masterclass in villainy, improvising lines and terrifying the crew with his temper. His portrayal was so convincing that you believed he could manipulate an entire nation through television, a notion that hit even harder when Dawson admitted he based Killian on real network executives. Behind the camera, the production was a creative patchwork, with fast-built sets and garish costumes that now feel like high-fashion statements. The score, composed by Harold Faltermeyer, pulsated with electronic menace, creating a soundtrack that's both ridiculous and brilliant. The film's over-the-top assassins, known as stalkers, were inspired by wrestling gimmicks and real stunt performers. Jesse Ventura, Professor Toru Tanaka, and Jim Brown brought their unique brands of chaos to the screen, creating a cast of characters that would make the Expendables jealous. Despite its campy exterior, The Running Man delivers a sharp social critique. It challenges the media's obsession with ratings, the public's apathy towards truth, and the government's use of entertainment as a weapon. Watching it now, the movie feels disturbingly relevant, blurring the lines between news and showbiz. When it was released, The Running Man didn't make a huge impact initially. Critics called it loud, goofy, and uneven, and even Arnold himself dismissed it as one of his weaker efforts. But time has proven this movie's worth. It has aged into a cult classic, an accidental prophecy that predicted reality TV, corporate manipulation, and a desensitized audience. The Running Man quietly cemented Arnold's brand, showcasing his ability to turn chaos into crowd-pleasing entertainment. It proved he could be larger than life and self-aware, a hero who embraced the absurdity of his circumstances. This tightrope act between sincerity and satire defined his career for the next decade. There are countless behind-the-scenes stories that add to the movie's allure. The tight schedule, daily script rewrites, and tension between Arnold and Glaser all contributed to the film's unique charm. The original ending was darker, with Killian's death less cartoonish, but the studio pushed for a more explosive conclusion. Even Arnold's iconic yellow spandex suit caused breathing difficulties, yet he delivered one of his most memorable lines. "Here is Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero." It's a perfect blend of dumb and brilliant, a true 80s gem. While some effects may seem cheap, and certain dialogue dips into parody, the movie's earnest commitment to its world is commendable. The cheesy graphics, the roaring crowd, and the fake commercials all come together to create a lived-in, absurd, and plausible universe. And now, in an era of nostalgia reboots, The Running Man is running once more. Edgar Wright, the genius behind Shaun of the Dead and Baby Driver, is developing a new adaptation. and film fans are eagerly anticipating his take on this iconic story. Wright understands rhythm, tone, and irony, and his movies are known for their unique beats and purposeful jokes. Early rumors suggest Wright's version will be closer in spirit to Stephen King's original novel, focusing on media manipulation and the cost of spectacle. It's a story that resonates in 2025, where likes, clicks, and followers dictate our reality. The dystopia the Running Man warned us about is here, but with better Wi-Fi. The biggest question remains, can anyone fill Arnold's shoes? Glenn Powell or any other actor will face the challenge of competing not just with nostalgia, but with an entire era of movie making. While today's stars may be more versatile and human, none can command the screen like Arnold did with his mere presence. Wright's version needs a soul, someone who can embody the frustration, defiance, and reluctant heroism that made Richard so compelling. As we await the new adaptation, let's hope it captures the essence of the original, the heart, the humor, and the perfect blend of weirdness. With Edgar Wright at the helm, The Running Man is in capable hands, and we can't wait to see if it runs all the way to glory.